Angie Phillips.
Creating the wrong impression is very easy. Your marketing literature could be letting you down and risking your reputation. How damaging is it to see a spelling mistake? How bad is it to have a telephone number that doesn't work, or that the web link doesn't work? Does it really matter? Yes, it does. You've lost an inquiry. People won't bother to go back to your site. People won't bother to try that telephone call again. So what do we have to do about this? We have to look at what we're doing. My reputation is based on creating the right impression. I really am passionate about the right impression. So I'm putting that right. And the other thing, devil is in the detail. And please don't laugh if I By the way, if I'm closing my eyes, it's because I don't want to imagine you all naked. She says, "Can I get her shoes on?"
We might be doing that to you.
In these shoes, I tell you, I hope you are. Your branding must be targeted to the right client. If you're doing bargain basement literature, you're only going to attract the bargain basement client. Making the right impression is essential. I'll tell you a small story about one of my online dating expeditions. I was talking to this guy for a little while, and he said, "Let's meet." I went, "Yeah, that's great." He went, "How about the tea shack in Epping Forest?" I went, "The tea shack in Epping Forest?" I said, "I'm not that kind of a girl. I'm a Tattinger girl." So I took myself off of that site and didn't bother online dating anymore. So, target your clients. I'm going to show you a few examples of great design that help you in your business. First impressions count, obviously, I'm doing well. Business cards. If you're going to give a customer a flimsy, badly written, wrong business card, do you think they're going to be impressed? The number of people I know who have business cards that have got scrawls across them, wrong details, and wrong information, and they won't reprint them because they've got 50 left. What is that costing you in your business? Tea on the Green was a cafe that opened up in Woodford Bridge. When they opened, they had a banner. From the road, nobody could see it. No one knew they were a cafe. Costa Coffee opened up the road. They were full all the time. So we rebranded. Tea on the Green, we did a new banner, we did a new shop front, new signage, new logos, branding, social media and menus. People suddenly realised they were a cafe.
Still no customers.
That's the before venue photo. People started popping in. Suddenly breakfast was busy, lunch was busy. She had a room full of mums and toddlers being able to go in there and have afternoon tea and lunch. They soon took on a pizza chef and opened in the evenings. All of a sudden they were busy. Somebody knew, they were seen, they could be seen, they were visible, so people were trying them out. And to be honest, the cake was fantastic. This is Dave's advert. Dave need help. My client Dave installs garage doors. Each of his doors are worth £2,000 to £3,000 each. He sends out his details in a brown paper envelope. He doesn't anymore. Yeah. We rebranded, new logo, new advertising, all local. He's now invested in a special folder that he sends out all his documents in. He's built a business on his reputation, his promises, and advertised it in the right way. His business is now 50% up this year alone. It's not a part-time business anymore. Matt does DIY. They came to me, golf coach from a golf club near me. "Can you just tidy up my advert, please?" Well, I think, as you can see from the far advert, I did more than tidy it up. It's now a 5-star advert. It will attract the 5-star customers. 50% more inquiries, his actual holiday was full. Mandy came to me with a Ladybird logo. She's Ladybird Plumbing. The actual image was off the internet. We couldn't do anything with it. So I redrew it. So, created a whole branding for her from the logo all the way through social media, website, advertising, postcards that actually went into, delivered through the doors. She's busy. She's always busy. She's now diversified into cleaning and ironing, and as you can see, it was easy to change that little logo. She's fully booked. It's local. Even though it's a local brand, it attracts the people in the local vicinity, and she's well known. Epping Forest Heritage Trust has recently started working with them. They've just merged from Friends of Epping Forest and Epping Forest Centenary. So they wanted a community feel. It was uninspiring, it was outdated. I mean, their tree does a lot for everything, doesn't it? Not quite sure whether it's a twig or a witch's broomstick or whatever. So the new branding is all about community. It's all about how they use the forest, education, conservation. We're in the process of sending out the newsletter, the one that's called Trust in the Forest, not the other one. That's been going for Friends of the Epping Forest. It's not really inspiring. It's not really encouraging membership of the trust. So the idea of the new newsletter is to develop more people who want to donate to the trust. Alan Patient and co-accountants were aiming to work with academies and schools. He booked the exhibition centre Excel, and he could have turned up with a few banners and a poster and a bit of a leaflet. But these schools are huge. They're really, really wealthy. He really wanted to make an impression. So we created a curvy banner, bags, very good quality bags, merchandising, brochures and posters. He spent $20,000 on that exhibition. Not all my work, I must admit. Well, I wouldn't mind. So, but he had 3 inquiries, and each inquiry was worth $60,000. So 20,000 outlay and 180,000 income. Can't really. He's appealing to the right quality clients. So where are you fishing? What bait are you using? Are you using maggots? Because if you are, you're only going to get tiddlers. Bargain basement design will only attract you bargain basement clients. So what do? You increase the bait. You get a bigger fish. Colourful, bright, all singing, all dancing. And you may catch a shark or something bigger. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to do. Look at your competitors' literature. Look what they're doing. If they're doing something different from what you are, think about how you can make yours better. It's really important to see what your competitors are up to. You may come away and go, yay, we beat them already, we don't need to worry, but keep on it. Number 2, this is one of the most important things. Look at who you're targeting. If your target client has got an embossed, silver-plated brochure with 100 pages with bespoke photography, that's what they're looking for. They're not going to take anybody who's got a flimsy bit of paper that goes, oh, I can do this for you. So think about what your clients... Look at the clients you've got already, see what their marketing's like. And thirdly, look at your own literature. Is it current? Is it right? Is it up to date? Is it doing what you want it to do? Is it promoting you the way you want it to? Look at the quality and spend a bit more. Spend as much as you can on a designer, on the printing, on the development. The quality of your business is represented by the quality of your media. Believe me, that is so true. I have a client who actually stands there, and when he's talking to people and they ask him about his company, he said, look at my business card, look at the quality of my business card. It works for him all the time. Do one thing for me, please. The last thing. If you see somebody whose marketing literature has a logo on like that, and it should look like that, please remember my name. Please say I can help them. Thank you very much.